So I'm here about to do this test. And I feel really anxious, nervous. I don't know. I feel like I did when I used to run track right before I would step into the blocks, or right before I had to even walk on the track. My stomach would be in knots. I felt like I wanted to throw up and pass out all at the same time. And that's literally how I feel right now. I hate this feeling. I don't know. I just wish I didn't have to go through this so many times. Anyway. Yeah. I'm gonna remain faithful. I'm waiting on my breakthrough. Waiting on my breakthrough. All right. I am recording this. Today is August 5th, 2020. And I'm recording this to make a declaration. Basically, I am declaring that this is my last month. Having this feeling of being overwhelmed. My last month of having to go through this. My last month of having to deal with the anxiety and depression and just everything that comes with this whole process. This is my last month that I am declaring that I will be pregnant. I am starting my IVF cycle this month. And I believe, and I am putting it in the universe, that this will be it. Right now, I'm overwhelmed, sad. I'm happy that we're at this point, but sad and frustrated that we had to get to this point or even go this route. I think as human beings, we take for granted the simple things. Like getting pregnant, having a baby. People assume that it's easy. People assume that it just happens naturally, but it doesn't for some people. I have endured 4 years of questions. When are you gonna have a baby? What are you waiting for? You're getting older. A lot of ignorant assumptions, and that's what they are. Ignorant assumptions. People assume that they got pregnant, they had babies, they had kids, and it was no issue. They assume that it's the same for everyone, and it's not. So, yeah, I am declaring that this is it. This is it. And this is it. This will be it. Yeah, this will be it. Had to get myself together. It's been a very long 4 years for us. And we've gone to a lot of baby showers, congratulated a lot of couples on their new babies, pregnancies. And it's been hard, but I am putting all my faith in this, and rest assured that this will be it, and that we don't have to deal with any more heartbreak, heartache, any more telling people congratulations, meaning it, but also in the back of your heads thinking, what the hell? So I am declaring that this will be it for us. That this will be our breakthrough. That this will be it. The biggest mistake people make is placing their assumptions on you. And although they mean well, not realizing the hurt that they could be inciting on you unintentionally. And I think people assume this about women, but it goes for men too. I mean, men are in the relationship just as much as the women are. They're just as involved. And for a man to also continuously hear, why you ain't got no kids yet, or you ain't got her pregnant yet, or like, what's going on, your boys ain't swimming, like, it's ignorant. It's very ignorant, and I think it's unfair, and I think it's something we need to change in our culture, especially Black culture. We are very invasive, and we don't have respect for other people and their privacy and what it is that they're dealing with, and that people really have struggles, and having a baby could be one, and you just assume that every Black person is fertile, or just assume because they come from a big family that they'll easily be able to have a big family. And I think that's a wrong assumption to make. I think, people always assume, oh, they're healthy, so they should be able to get pregnant. Well, guess what? We are healthy. We are very much so healthy. I think the biggest frustrating part about this whole journey is being told that nothing is wrong and they can't find anything. And both people are healthy. Both people, organs are working perfectly. Counts are great. But yet and still, if everything is so good and so great, the one thing that we wanted, the one thing we longed for, the one thing people assume that because we're so healthy we could have, we can't, or we didn't. And that's frustrating. That's frustrating. Because you get to hear it all the time. And that's frustrating. Because nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. We're both healthy. Doctors are just as confounded of why can't you get pregnant naturally? They don't know just as much as we don't know. So that's frustrating. That is very frustrating. Nonetheless, I think it is time to change the culture and have a little bit of more sensitivity towards people, regardless if they're your friend, regardless if they're your family member. I think it's time to respect people and not make assumptions. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm guilty of it. I am just as guilty when I was younger, just as guilty of assuming that it is easy to get pregnant and it's easy for people to just have children. My parents, they accidentally had kids. I mean, most people I know accidentally have children. So, I mean, just have sex and you can get pregnant. That was my thought process on it. And it's not that simple. So I was one of those ignorant people too, who would ask a woman, do they want children, or when are they going to have children? But having gone through this and having been in the shoes of someone who has been trying for 4 years and not succeeding, it's hard. It's crushing, soul crushing. And I just wish we had more sensitivity towards it. I just wish we weren't as invasive with the questions, because you have no clue what somebody's going through. None whatsoever. People always say, I'm the strong friend. That's good. That's great. But you never know what somebody is going through. And just because you assume somebody is strong doesn't mean that they always have it together. It doesn't mean that they don't have real life things going on that is breaking them down and making them feel weak. So, I'm just saying all of this to say that we need to do better. That's really what it is. We need to do better as a culture, as people in general. We need to be a little bit more considerate of people's uterus health, couples, and whether or not they're having children or want children. Need to be more sensitive. You have no clue what that couple is going through. You don't know if that couple's trying. You don't know if that couple has tried all types of means, IVF, IUI, and failed. You don't know. So I just think we need to do better. That's it. I just think we need to do better. But yeah. Today is the day that I'm about to start my injections for IVF. My anxiety is on 100. Like, it literally feels like somebody is squeezing my throat. Like, I just can't breathe. I don't know. I gotta do this thing before 10 o'clock. My window is between 6 and 10, and it's 9 o'clock right now. Well, it's actually after 9. It's probably like 9:15 now. But I just don't... I'm not afraid of needles. I've given myself an injection before. I just don't understand why. I don't get it. It's frustrating because I don't get it. Why do I even have to do this? I feel like I have fought so much in my entire life for everything. I'm so sick of fighting. I'm so tired of fighting. I just don't understand why certain things just can't come easy. I busted my ass to get into medical school. That was that was emotional. And I feel like here I am again. Why all the things that I want so much and so bad. Why does it have to be a fight? I don't understand that. Why does it have to be a struggle? I keep asking God, like, I don't know. I don't know if I did something wrong or I don't know. Anyway, I know I have to do these shots. I know I gotta do them. I'm gonna be a big girl. I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna see this thing through. And pray to God that this is the only time I have to do this. I am praying that a lot of eggs are retrieved. A good number make it to day 5. On the first transfer is a success. Because this is emotional. I mean, it's emotional. It's emotional. It sucks too because of COVID. I feel like I'm so paranoid. Like I can't go anywhere. Even though I do. But I just have this fear that, you know, if I get sick or anything, it's going to stop the procedure. It's going to stop the IVF cycle. It's going to be a waste. And I'm just so, I think that's what's driving my anxiety. I'm supposed to be going to Florida State to drop my goddaughter off and help her move into her dorm. And I want to do that so bad. But I'm so anxious and nervous about, I don't know, being around too many people. Even though I wear my N95 mask, it's still like I'm just so anxious. I don't know. I don't want to mess this up. That's all. I don't want to mess this up because I don't want to do this again. I really don't. I don't want to keep doing this. So, yeah. And my face is breaking out. Yeah. From these stupid masks, from wearing the N95 mask all the time. Just breaking my face out. There's that. But whatever. It's a small issue in the grand scheme of things. Anyway, sometimes I just have to reel it in and realize that at least Jerry and I are blessed to even have the means to go through this route because people are still, unable to have children and can't afford IVF. So I guess I have to count my blessings. I don't know, silver linings, I guess. I don't know. I need to vent. I'm excited, but at the same time, the side effects of these hormones are annoying.